Okay guys, Chris Zaldain with you here once again talking about electronics. Here I am sitting at the console of my boat, and I travel all throughout the country, and there are a couple things I really utilize to help me catch more fish, to do well in tournaments. With all this forward-facing sonar talk, let's not forget about down imaging, side imaging, and mapping. To me, those are three basic tools you need to have in order to track down fish and catch more fish. Well, you see I have a Lowrance HDS 12 to the left and a Humminbird Solix 12 on the right. That's 24 inches of screen. More screen space means more definition, means more fish, more structure found. I can really highlight over here that waypoint management and my trail building really excels with this particular unit. Now, it's worth mentioning both of these units. Matter of fact, all of these units on my boat are capable of doing pretty much the same thing, whether it's 2D sonar, down imaging, side imaging, forward-facing sonar. All these electronics do that, but I just kind of want to highlight and point out what does this thing just a little bit better, in my opinion, and what this thing does just a little bit better, in my opinion. So moving over here to my left side, I will always have this on some sort of mapping and 2D sonar. Again, waypoint management, in my opinion, with this unit is very, very simple. I could go in and name waypoints, whether it's a 6-pound smallmouth on a bed. I could go in and name that and label that and come back the next day and catch that fish. Or, if you have a subpar memory like me, I want to know exactly, how big this brush pile is or the date I caught that particular fish. So you could go in and manage waypoints. You could go in, label waypoints. You will have them forever. And of course, you could always store them on a card. And of course, with the Lowrance 12 at the console and the Lowrance 12 at the bow, the units are connected via the Ethernet cable, and you could share information amongst those two units. So that works really, really well when you place a waypoint back here. You could in turn go to the bow and boom, there's your waypoint up there, and you know exactly where to cast to. Moving over here to the Humminbird side, Humminbird does a really, really, really good job at side imaging. They kind of pioneered that technology. So when I talk about that 90-foot brush pile to the right, I want to see and count just how many crappie are in that brush pile, how many bass are in that brush pile, exactly where the ledge is in relation to that brush pile, and place my waypointing and things there. Doing this for a living, I'm looking for every advantage possible. So although they both have great mapping capabilities and mapping card reading, whether it's Navionics, whether it's LakeMaster, I like to have the option to have both. So do a little research, whether you're fishing up north, down south Florida, out there west in California, do a little research on which map and which lakes LakeMaster covers and Navionics covers, and then just select it accordingly.